Hello, this is Gene Fay with Nine Technology. Welcome to Nine Technology TV. Today I've got Tim Rettig, President and Founder of INTRUST Group. Tim, thanks for your time today.
Gene, great to be here.
Absolutely. Hey Tim, we're excited to have INTRUST Group as one of our newest partners, and I was wondering if you could tell the viewers today kind of what are some of the reasons that you selected Nine Technology as your online backup provider.
We were looking for a backup solution that would allow us to back up our users that were mobile in terms of their laptops out in the field, in remote offices more easily, and give us a central administration console that would allow us to track all their backups and make sure that they were being protected properly, as well as on the server side, being able to back up those devices to the internet, but also be able to do initial backup to a drive that we could ship in when the initial backups are very large.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's fantastic, and we're very excited to have you on board. One of the things that's been pretty busy this year is mergers and acquisitions in the MSP market. I was talking with Charles Weaver at MSP Alliance, and he's definitely seen a big trend. What's your view of the world with some of the things that have been going on with your business and overall with the industry?
Well, we did actually a merger about a year ago with another company in Chicago. We're in Cincinnati. Gave us a greater geographical footprint and also allowed us to bring on some additional skills that we did not have, and for the company in Chicago, allowed them to have some skills available to their clients that they did not have before. And I really see that continuing as our clients require us to do more and more things in different technologies. They want to have one vendor that they can call on for all their technology solutions, and that requires us to have a lot of technical expertise on board, a lot of experience, and a lot of capacity, so when our clients are merging or acquiring other companies, that we have the additional manpower to get in and get the job done for them.
Sure, absolutely. Do you think there's any kind of underlying, I guess kind of not to make it a leading question, but it definitely seems as managed services becomes more of just an expected way that definitely S&Bs do business. Does that cause a lot of the consolidation on the back end?
Well, I mean, one of the drivers that's out there is Microsoft's new partner program, and it makes it more difficult for the smaller companies to maintain their gold status because they're going to need more people on board to be able to do that. So I think that's one of the things on the back end that is will be driving more of those mergers and acquisitions in the future, for sure.
Absolutely. Out at MSP World this year in LA, I was one of the guest speakers to talk about social media, and during the couple of days out there, we did a survey, and we found that 63% of MSPs were not using any type of social media to promote their business. Now, I know you guys are pretty big advocates of social media, and I was just wondering, what are the ways that you're using social media, and then also what advice would you give other MSPs about social media?
We use social media kind of three different ways. We use it to get the word out when we have positions available in the company. So that's a good way to use our networks to contact people that we wouldn't normally be able to. Makes that easier. Once we have the people on board, we do use Facebook extensively internally, just because we have multiple offices and people that are out in the field a lot. They do use it to socialize online, and we do freely allow that at work for people to use the Facebook application. So it does allow a unique opportunity for somebody that's in the Chicago office that I might see once a month. Now on a daily basis, I can see that their status updates and what they're up to. So it definitely improves the bonds between the different employees. And then the third way we use it is for sales and marketing to our clients. We have technical events on a regular basis where we'll go over new technologies with our clients. We use that both for our new clients, our existing clients, and for potential new clients. And we use the different groups in LinkedIn to advertise those events so that people know about them. And it's not unusual for us to have a quarter of the attendees show up because they read about it on LinkedIn.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I know I was looking at your Facebook page, and you had something about a soapbox derby, and I thought that was a great way to really show the personality of the company.
Yeah, and that definitely helps with attracting new talent and keeping existing employees happy and engaged is to let them know what's going on throughout the company. As we grow, it gets more and more difficult to get that information out to everybody in the company, and that social media does make that a lot easier. And it's interesting because even the employees' family can get, they can friend our company Facebook page so they know what's going on in the company, so it does get everybody engaged.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. And what would you give to kind of the 63% of the audience, the MSP audience, that isn't engaged in these activities?
I mean, it's easy to get started. It doesn't cost anything. Although the one myth about social media is that it's free. It is free for most of it in terms of your cost to the social media network. But there's time involved, and it is a good idea in your organization to find somebody who has some skills in that arena and put them in charge of it, and be aware that they're going to be spending some time to keep that information up to date. Learn about new ways to use it. So there's going to be some time commitment, and that time obviously equals money. So it does cost some to get involved, but I think the payback is worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a commitment to content creation, and then finding that, I shouldn't say I came up with the term, but CEO of HubSpot, Brian Halligan, educated me on the term of digitally native. You're looking for that 20-something that's grown up with the internet, that social media is just another aspect of communication to them, as opposed to the gray hairs like myself who have to kind of grasp it as a second language later in life. So, but it is a great point. It's not free, but it has some huge benefits and some huge leverage points, both from a personality perspective, from a recruitment perspective. I love that idea of family involvement too. It's a great point. So last question, Tim, and then I'll let you get back to your busy day. Play forecaster for us. What do you see? What are the major trends and things that you think are going to happen in 2011 that are going to affect your business and all of the managed service provider industry?
Well, I see the mergers and acquisitions continuing, as there's a lot of consolidation in the industry. There's a lot of companies out there that are 5 to 10 people in size, and those are very good targets, both because they want to be acquired, because they're finding how challenging it is to stay engaged with all the different vendors that are out there and all the different technologies, and keep their customers, all the needs of their customers met. So I'm going to see that continuing. Obviously, in the technology realm, virtualization, virtualized desktops, and cloud computing are three of the things that we're very focused on. The server virtualization we've been doing for years now, and that drives a lot of storage, so we're very involved in different SAN technologies. The virtual desktops is something we've been doing for years. And then the cloud computing, we've been hosting sites for clients for actually servers and sites for customers for years now. And with the new name and marketing that's we've been able to tie with the whole cloud thing, it makes it more appealing to clients now with the new name, really, is all it is to us. So we'll take that name and use that to continue growing that practice.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Tim, thank you very much for your time today, and thank you for participating in 9 Technology TV.
All right. Great. Thanks, Gene.
Great. Thank you for everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching 9 Technology TV. Stay tuned for future episodes.